Welcome to Hamilton County Television Business Ambassadors, coming to you live from the studios at Logan Street Signs and Banners, more conveniently located on South 10th Street in Noblesville. I'm Christian Tombers. I'm the owner of Charlie Tenga Productions. The website is thinksales101.com. And my guest today is LK Shinneman from Reward Your Charity. And LK, I understand Reward Your Charity is something that's going to be of a benefit to both businesses and consumers and charities, all three. So it's a win-win-win situation, a triple win. It's called rewardyourcharity.com is the website. And tell us, LK, how did this program get started and how does it work?
Well, believe it or not, I've been working on it for over 9 years. Mm-hmm. And the goal was to figure out a way for all of the merchants to be able to say yes to all the nonprofits and all the nonprofits to say yes to all the merchants. Mm-hmm. The problem was this. The nonprofit would go to the merchant like Signs and Banners and say, Jim, please put your logo on the back of my shirt for the event that I'm going to have. Mm-hmm. And 80% of the merchants that I called on for Kiwanis, they'd say, LK, I can't do it for you because if I do it for you, then I got to do it for everybody, and I can't do it for everybody, so we just don't do it. Mm-hmm. Then if you flip it around the other way, the merchant would go to the nonprofit. When I was on the board at Noblesville Soccer, and a plumber came to me and said, hey, LK, if you get me an order from any of the Noblesville Soccer families, I'll give you a 20% commission. Mm-hmm. And I'm going, how would I make that happen? And not only that, but if I did it for you, I'd have to do it for all the plumbers, and I can't do it for all the plumbers, so we just don't do it. Mm-hmm. Then the nonprofit goes to their members and says, please, 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 give me a donation. And they say, God, man, I'm giving to here, and I'm giving to there, and I'm tapped out. Mm-hmm. I just can't take any more money out of my pocket. So what if there was a way that all the merchants could say yes to all the nonprofits, and all the nonprofits could say yes to all the merchants, and all the members of the nonprofits who are consumers could say, yes, I'll give you money to their favorite nonprofit. What if you could make that happen in a win-win scenario? And here's how it works. The merchant offers a reward, something they're already promoting. Mm-hmm. For example, On-Ramp Indiana is offering, if you sign up for their internet service at $30 a month, the second month is free. Mm-hmm. Okay? Well, that's $30 for the month that you have to pay. The minimum you have to pay is what we charge a donation commission for the nonprofit. It's 10% of whatever you charge the customer for your reward. Mm-hmm. We split that. 5% goes to the nonprofit, 5% goes to the website. Mm-hmm. It's just that simple. All the consumers can sign up for free, but they have to pick a nonprofit. Okay, that's the only thing they have to do.
Is it from a list or is their own choosing?
Well, it's both. There's a list. Mm-hmm. We're going to promote the nonprofits, but the best thing is they can write in their own nonprofit.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What I'll do with that is then I'll contact that nonprofit and say, look, I've got someone that wants to donate to you. Are you interested in the donations?
Duh.
Yeah, I think they're going to say yes to that. Uh-huh. What it's going to do is allow the marketplace to identify the nonprofits to us. Mm-hmm. Their favorite nonprofits. That list will just grow and grow and grow every day, every week, every month, every quarter, all year long. Mm-hmm. There's no limit to the number of nonprofits who can sign up. You have to be a legitimate 501c3. Mm-hmm. You have to have a federal ID number, and we're going to check it to make sure. Mm-hmm. We're not going to allow scammers to use our service. Right. But as long as you're a legitimate 501c3, and we will have some qualifications. In other words, hate groups. There'll be some nonprofits that we will exclude. Mm-hmm. Something else that came up on the nonprofit side, I'm Catholic, and so I approached my church, Our Lady of Mount Carmel. They're going to list their 15 different ministries. One of those ministries is the pro-life ministry. They have some merchants that they would prefer not to promote. Mm-hmm. And asked if I could exclude promoting those merchants to their members that sign up, because I know who belongs to who. Right. And I can do that. Mm-hmm. What I cannot do is if you're a member, Christian, and you go and redeem one of these merchants that is on their list, it's going to cause a donation to go to them. That I can't keep from happening. I can keep from promoting it, but I can't keep you from redeeming it. That would be discrimination. That'd get me in big time trouble.
Right.
So I'm not going to do that, but I can exclude promoting various merchants. And the other way around, too, if there's a merchant that has some nonprofits they prefer not to promote, I can exclude them. And you've got my marketing piece that I came up with. It's a $100 bill, or it looks like a $100 bill.
Yeah.
And the reason it looks like a $100 bill is because every member who signs up will generate approximately $100 for their favorite nonprofit just through their normal merchant redemptions in a year. Okay? Without taking a dime out of their pocket. So they're saying yes.
Just buying stuff.
Just by buying stuff they're already buying.
Okay.
And it could be more than that because there's no limit to the number of merchants that can sign up. There's no limit to the number of redemptions those members can redeem.
Okay.
There's literally no limit to the amount of donations that a nonprofit can receive. But if you think about it, just a nonprofit with only 100 members times $100 in a year's time, that's 10 grand.
Yeah.
But 1,000 members, that's 100 grand. How hard does a nonprofit have to work to get $100,000 out of people?
I can imagine very hard.
I don't think it's that hard to get 1,000 people to sign up for free and just redeem where they're normally redeeming.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you're their favorite nonprofit. Now, there's one other thing that came up, Christian, and that was I've got more than one nonprofit that I'd like to support.
Okay.
I'd like to support Kiwanis. I'd like to support the Boys and Girls Club. I'd like to support Janus Development. There's just a couple. So they said, gosh, what if I've got more than one? Well, I've only got one field for one nonprofit. So my choice was one of two things. Either create more fields, which would be a tracking nightmare, or allow the member to change throughout the year who they want their merchant redemption donations to go to. This month I wanted to go to Kiwanis. This month I wanted to go to the Boys and Girls Club. This month I wanted to go to the Big Brothers, Big Sisters. I don't care.
Or it could stay the same all year.
Or you can stay the same. It's entirely up to the member this way. And it reduces the headache for me.
Right.
Because all I'm going to do is each month, I'm going to take the merchant donations that you've created and give them to the nonprofit that you said to give them to. That's all I'm going to do.
Awesome.
Okay?
Yeah.
What Reward Your Charity was really all about was an opportunity for merchants to not have to say no. Now when a nonprofit walks in and asks them for a donation, they can say certainly. Get on the rewardyourcharity.com website, get a donation code. We're going to print these up so the merchant can hand these out to all of their customers.
Okay.
This is a way, I'm sure you'd agree with this. Every business is built on referrals. If you don't have referrals, you don't have a business, okay? But how do you get your customers to refer you to their family, their friends, and their coworkers?
Some incentive.
Some excuse, literally.
Yeah.
And what we do is we print these up, and for the merchant, we would print just the merchant. Of course, the website where you have to get the code. And then we would rotate the nonprofits. If there were 100 nonprofits, and every 100th bill they hand out would be the nonprofit again.
Okay.
At the nonprofit side, it would just be the nonprofit, and we'll rotate the merchants. If we have 100 merchants, then as they're handing out money, they're basically selling the concept, getting people to sign up, getting them to redeem rewards, because that's when the donation happens, is when you redeem a reward.
Okay.
And it's so easy that it can be done through social media, like email, obviously in person.
Right.
And I've tried to make it so that everybody wins. You know, with nonprofit fundraising, no matter what the nonprofit is, when you mention the word fundraiser, they just go, oh, come on, not again. And if you do the fundraiser, which only 20% do, if you do it, you really You go to your coworkers and you say, look, Christian, I'll buy from you if you'll buy from me. Okay? And you're selling people sausage and cheese that is marked up 200% what it should be, and you know it.
Yeah.
But the nonprofit only gets a 30% commission. And they order it, they deliver it, they collect for it, and they account for it. All of those things for a 30% commission. It's ludicrous.
Yeah.
The kinds of nonprofit fundraising products and services that are out there. There should be one that generates revenue every day, every week, every month, every quarter, every year, forever. Period. Forever. It never stops. The merchants keep putting rewards in, the people keep redeeming rewards, and donations keep coming to the nonprofit. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
And they should be fully funded. In other words, the littlest nonprofit should be able to get that 100,000 or 200,000 or $500,000 a year. There's no limit. They're only limited by their own efforts. Okay? That's.
Are there any geographic limitations on where the program can work?
It's done by zip code.
Okay.
It's literally just getting started. I have a half a dozen merchants at best right now. But I've called on, over the past 2 or 3 years in Hamilton County, probably 100 merchants. And I'm in the process right now of going back to those merchants because the most significant thing that's happened in the last 2 months is I used to charge $10 a year for the member to sign up.
Okay.
And a friend of mine said, LK, if Reward Your Charity gets $100 a year per member and a nonprofit gets $100 a year per member, why are you charging the $10 to the member? It's just an obstacle.
And simplifies your bookkeeping and everything too.
Oh, it simplified everything. And it was like, my brother said, LK, it took you 9 years to figure this out. You know, give me a break. You're right. You're on the ball, man. You're sharp. You've got it. Yes, it took me 9 years to figure out to take the $10 membership fee out of the game. Now everyone can sign up for free. It takes them less than 30 seconds to put their email address in, a password, and a zip code.
So if I want to become a member, I go onto your website.
Yes.
rewardyourcharity.com.
You enter your zip code.
I enter my zip code.
And it takes you right to the sign up.
It takes me to sign up, and there's no charge.
There's no charge.
Okay.
Now, the only thing you really have to do then is because you're going to put in your email address. We know your zip code. The only other thing you got to do is pick your nonprofit.
Okay.
So if it's not there, and chances are right now it won't be,
Okay.
you have to write in your own.
So then I pick a charity or a nonprofit.
Correct.
And then
Then start redeeming merchant rewards.
merchant rewards. Okay, so then there's the merchant involved. And if a merchant wants to sign up for the program, become a merchant?
I just need their logo and the copy of what their reward is. For example, On-Ramp Indiana said, sign up for the internet service at $30 per month and get the second month free. Gandolfo said, buy one combo at $9, get the second one at half price.
Okay.
That type of thing.
Yeah, and I understand our friends at the car wash.
Yeah, they have a $5 car wash,
Yeah.
Car Wash King.
Car Wash King, yeah.
And that's significantly less than your normal car wash fee. What they're trying to do is introduce you to their excellent service of washing your car, but not only washing it, but drying it with cloths
Right, yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, good place.
Which the Crew Car Wash and the Mike's Car Wash, they just blow it dry and see you later.
Yeah, we know Sean Schlett.
Yeah.
He comes to our Noblesville Marketing Group meeting.
Exactly.
Okay. So basically, we're supporting the nonprofit. The consumer, I as a consumer, as a member, get great rewards. The
You save money and
businesses
create a
get traffic.
donation.
Yeah, and the business get traffic and more customers they may not have gotten.
The business is going to get referral customers.
Yeah, new customers.
Which is more important than just the coupon type customer. Merchants are driven by the Groupon type thing where give 50% off. Well, if you give 50% discount, you're giving a significant portion of your profit away. You can't really do that. What the advertisers tell you, oh, but if you do it, Christian, they'll come back and buy from you later.
Yeah, they wanted the
Guess
discount
what?
again and again.
Not
and
until
again.
you do the 50%
Right.
off again
Yeah.
will they come back.
Yeah, we've seen that happen.
Okay?
Okay. LK, I think we're getting low on time here. Let me ask you another question.
Sure.
So we know members can go to the website to sign up. Merchants can get in touch with you to sign up. Looks like you got a lot on your hands to do. Are you hiring any help?
Actually, the
opportunities for other people to help you build your
the
business?
administrative part of it is pretty well set in the system, the website system that I've built. I am hiring agents.
Agents, okay.
And what I'm looking for there is they don't have to give up their day job. They can do what they need to do for me and still do whatever they're doing. They're students. They can be retired. They can be semi-retired. They can be working a full-time or 2 or 3 jobs. Because all I really want from them is to introduce me to merchants, introduce me to nonprofits. The contact that I need to be able to talk to is what's most important.
So there's no selling, it's basically just referrals to you?
They don't have to sell anything. All they do is refer the contact to me. We do all the selling. But we give them a 20% commission on every redemption of every member of that organization that they bring to us. And if you can figure it out, if we're making it $20, $100, they're making 20. Times 100 is $2,000, but times 1,000 is 20 grand. So you put 5,000 together, you're making 100 grand a year just referring people to us.
Okay.
I've got one other thing that we're doing real quick, and that is if you're making money as an agent with me, I'd like to help get other agents. So if you refer another person to be an agent, it's not any kind of multi-level thing. There's never any charge. I promise if you never refer anybody, you'll never make a dime. But if you do refer somebody, I'll pay you 10% of what they earn. If they earn nothing, how much you're going to get?
Nothing.
But if they earn 10 grand, you'll make $1,000.
Yeah.
You make 100 grand, you make 10 grand. Put 10 of those together and you're making some good money. All I'm trying to do is get the agent pool referred to us so that we can help them make money while they're still, and some people will turn this into a full-time job.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out there that are in career transition. They need a bridge job. They need some extra money. A lot of people that can't work at a retail location or an office, they can only work from home. So it sounds like it'd be a good opportunity for them to get referrals.
You're probably going to think I'm crazy, Christian, most people do, but I could offer a job to anyone, no matter what their education, no matter what their training would be. Anybody that can talk and hear and speak, I can offer them a job. And I promised, I believe in this statement. If you feed a man a fish, you fed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. I'm going to teach the world how to fish.
Awesome. Very good. Well, excellent. When you wrap this up here, thank you, LK.
Thank you, Christian.
I'm Christian Tombers, the owner of Charlie Tinker Productions, ThinkSales101.com, marketing and sales coaching, inspirational, motivational speaking, and we'll see you again next time.